why I'm buying so many and planting so many fruit trees. Okay, first of all, I don't have a garden, so if I want any trees, I have to do it in allotment. Second, I'm fed up with vegetables at the moment. I like vegetables, I grow them, and I will continue to grow them, but I want something more fruity. I started with planting raspberries. They were very good. Then when this this plot became available, I kept the other plot for vegetables and transformed this one. It was empty, flat, nothing in it, and I transformed it into a orchard. So what I decided to do is to study whatever plants I see around here, whatever trees people have planted, and by studying, I learned and I did my own research, and then I come to the conclusion that okay, I can have a good orchard here with good amount of the trees. My neighbor there, she is a doctor, and she has planted her trees 160 centimeters apart. And okay, not bad, but let's see. And she has bought them from the Blackmore Nursery also. And we were talking about these things, and I told her, okay, that's very good because it's low maintenance. And she was sure about that because sometimes she don't have the time to come. So what is better than that? Low maintenance, and your land will be cultivated all the time. That's using a fruit tree. So what I wanted to do is to have more fruit trees, more meaningful crop. So what I did, I increased 20 centimeters to the dimensions that she was using, and I devised first 2 rows, this row and then that row last year, and I planted probably about 30 trees, and I had in the first year I had really good crop. For the first year I was really impressed, lots of apples, pears, and I was on some plums. I was really impressed, lots of blueberries, and I was really impressed. So I told her, okay, this year I will add more. So this part of the new plot, that part is the polytunnel. I couldn't add much there anymore because that is practically jam-packed. So that is trees and other things beside the polytunnel and the raspberries in that corner, Raspberry Avenue as we call it. And there are other things, blueberries, bushes, and red currant and black currant. So that is done, and also my grape vines. So this year I went for the same varieties and some new varieties that I planted last year, and I increased the number of the trees to 51. So practically in both this and that other side, which is the polytunnel side, and I call them orchard. All of these are orchard. My vegetable plot is somewhere opposite here, just the other side. So these 2 practically are my orchard, beside polytunnel, of course. I'm going to have meaningful crop of fruits. My philosophy is always to have something meaningful. I don't want sampling some fruits or some vegetables. Meaningful crop means if you grow potatoes must be enough to keep you going until June next year, until the next crop comes. Or if you grow onions, or if you have cabbages, or if you have a turnip, things like that. Strawberries, of course, you cannot have them, but you can freeze them, of course. With the raspberries and other things, also you can freeze them. So as long as possible to extend the season. So I went for the early cropping plants, bushes and trees, mid cropping, and late season cropping varieties. So practically I have now 51 trees and grapevines, bushes of the blueberry. I have, I think, now about 10 blueberry bushes. I don't want just sampling because I and my wife get these things, and then we put them in our yogurt, in the breakfast, and we eat it. So when it is fresh, we eat it like that. Otherwise, we just freeze them. And so having meaningful crop, that's what I'm after. Of course, we can buy it. We can afford to buy it. We are able to afford buy these things. But when I have the land, well, why not? Why not grow it myself? And if I need any more extra, I'll just go and buy it. That's the way it is now. So that's the reason I want to have this amount of the trees, and I planted them in a good distance. For example, this is my peach, Avalon Pride. Okay, the distance between this and this Iranian medlar, which I bought from the Keeper's nursery, that one is from the Blackmore nursery, is 1 meter 80 centimeter. That's about 6 foot. That's the minimum. And because they are on the dwarfing rootstock, I don't have problem of the space, hopefully. And we will continue like that to see how it is. I think that I can get away with this close distancing. I'm actually doing more than what my neighbor did, and she has 20 centimeters in every dimension less than mine. So it's good to learn from others and try to do better. Now I have a platform that I can sit and enjoy my garden. This is the first. That's 1 year I have it now. This plot. So practically I started in the February last year by planting these trees, and now this is it. And also in February I started to build this polytunnel. It was flat here. I may make a video about that, how it was and now how it is. Yeah, beautiful sunny day in the allotment.